So it is a blessing to enter into covenant with the Almighty through Christ Jesus and the finished work of the cross, which drives the final nails into the coffin of the old way of doing things, the old covenant. There's time and time again predicted a new and better covenant, a new and better way, and a more excellent way to to be in covenant with God, and it's through Christ in our belief system as Christians. Which means, although you may have been born into a curse, you can now enter the resurrection life. You were dead, so to speak, in sin. It's dead weight that you're carrying around from your ancestors, what they did. Then on top of that, there's what you did and what your kids might be doing, so on and so forth. It is through your faith, though, that your household is saved, and then you can be a blessing and into generations into the future, rather than to be accursed generations into the future. It's that simple. It really is that simple. Um, it was always that way, and then now there's a new and better way. It's just completely and totally freedom to now choose what to do. When you're not in control of yourself, you don't have self-control. You don't have temperance. You don't have patience. You don't have the long-suffering, persevering attitude of a Christian. You have the spirit of the world, the prince of the power of the air. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, the rulers of the darkness of this age. Um, so, in so many ways, we're saying that there are spiritual forces at work that are wrestling for control of the earth and its people. And so, you fight the good fight, and you get free. You enter into covenant by making an agreement with Christ that he will help you, that he is your salvation, that you are not good enough to overcome it on your own. Let's see, how could we how could we explain it in a way that a kid can understand it? That someone who doesn't know anything at all can understand it. That a newcomer could just say, "Oh, I get it. I've been feeling that way too." Some people don't feel that way, I guess. I don't know. I've always felt that way, that I needed some help. Uh, so yeah, it should be then a generational blessing, onward and upward from now till kingdom come. Like your kids, your grandkids, and your grandkids' kids are blessed completely, without limitation, without hindering spirits working against your future, without things that would come and to rob you of your of your joy, of your happiness, of your plenty, of having an abundance of life, and a more abundant life than you can imagine is the objective, the end result that is to be sought after. So it's like, yeah, the earth and all of its things will pass away. That's true. But while we still live on it, we're to be a blessing unto it. We're supposed to invite the kingdom of heaven into the earth through our existence. And so at the end of our lives, when we go and we meet the judge of all things, we look and we stand in the righteousness that Christ has imputed to us as our mediator unto God.